Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sifashisha Binti Shazli. India is the second most populous country after China, with approximately one-sixth of the total population of the world. The current population of India is 1 billion based on the development of the latest United Nations data by Worldometer. The total area of land is 2 million kilometers. 35% of the population is urban. A cluster phenomena case was reported by the Wuhan Health Commission in China on 31 December 2019. The first confirmed case of COVID-19 disease was detected in Kerala on 30 January in India. By early mid-March, the government had finalized a plan to deal with the worsening pandemic in the country. A cluster of phenomena case was reported by Wuhan Health Commission in China on 31 December 2019. The first confirmed case of COVID-19 disease was detected in Kerala on 30 January in India. By early mid-March, the government had finalized a plan to deal with the worsening pandemic in the country. On 3 March, the government of India stopped accepting new visas and stopped visas for nationals of Italy, Iran, South Korea and Japan. Compulsory screening of all passengers numbers arriving in India was announced the following day. The government soon realized the economic consequence of all the constraints and announced the formation of the Economic Response Task Force for COVID-19. In selective districts and towns where confirmed cases were reported, the government also announced a complete lockdown. The ongoing health crisis and the consequent economic disruption have and will continue to have an impact on the Indian economy. These studies discuss the potential short and long-term microeconomic impact of COVID-19 in India.
Inflation rate in India averaged 6.07% from 2012 until 2020, reaching an all-time high of 12.17% in November of 2013, a record of lowest of 1.54% in June 2017. It is expected to be 6.9% by the end of this quarter, according to Trading Economics Global Macro Models and Analyst expectations. Looking forward, estimate inflation rate in India to stand of 5.5% in 12 months' time. In the long term, the India inflation rate is projected to trend around 4.5% in 2021 and 4.1% in 2022.
Macroeconomic is part of the economic perspective that focuses on the economies of scope in a broader insight. It deals with the economy as a whole. Microeconomic is concerned with the aggregate level behavior, which make it distinctly different from microeconomics. Aggregate is a term in macroeconomics that refers to the sum or total. For example, microeconomic focus on national income, aggregate consumption, aggregate investment, total employment, and the overall level of price. Macroeconomic can be defined as a branch of economics that studies the decision making from the economy as a whole. This includes studies of overall level of economic activity such as determination of national income, aggregate consumption and investment, unemployment, inflation, and also international trade. Objective of macroeconomics. To ensure long-term economic stability, every economy should be reliant on its strong macroeconomic fundamental, which can be achieved by focusing on its macroeconomic objective. There are two perspectives of macroeconomic objective. First is conventional perspective. In conventional perspective objective, they need to achieve full employment, to achieve price stability, to achieve economic growth, to achieve an equitable distribution of income, and also to achieve equilibrium in the foreign sector. In Islamic perspective, social justice, equitable distribution of income, universal education, optimal rate of economic growth, maximization of employment generation. So, with this measure method, every country can against their problem in their economy, which is unemployment, inflation.
In economics, inflation is a rise in the general level of price of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. Inflation is the result of excess of aggregate demand over before full employment is semi-inflation. Inflation plays a vital role for the development of the economy. The inflation rate must be at moderate level. For developing countries, 3% to 5% rates of inflation could be acceptable, but in developed countries, it must be 1% to 2% only. Central bank of the country plays a vital role in controlling the inflation rate and other related economic activities. When inflation rate is raised highly, it decreases the purchasing power of the people and cost of the products will be costlier. However, it not only decreases the purchasing power of the people but also affects the import and export ratio, production activities and employment activities, and so on. So, the inflation rate must be controlled properly by the central bank of the particular country.